on the screen here. And that means we're going to have 4 players showing us a whole lot of fun, but that's not just 4 players. They each have a pilot. And by that, I'll say, welcome to the Super Metroid and A Link to the Past combo randomizer race between MM2, Gamachu, Rainier, and Farfaloo. And I have Ike here joining me here. Ike here, what do we got going on?
Thank you, Caribbean. Hello, everyone. We have today, as we were saying, a pilot spoiler race of SMZ3s for Metroid and Link to Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. So, yeah, we have our runners, but we'd also be remiss to not shout out their pilots because the pilots are the ones giving them all the information. So, top left, we have MM2 being piloted by Error. Top right, we have Gamachu being piloted by Pichu. Bottom left, we have Rainier being piloted by Ramond. And bottom right, Farfaloo being piloted by Artea.
And you might be wondering, what is SMZ3 exactly, if you haven't already seen it? Well, if you take 2 of the better titles of their respective genres for the Super Nintendo, and Super Metroid and The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, and you look at them from a technical standpoint, they use opposite sides of the internal memory of the console. So one guy, this very enlightened man by the name of Total, said, "Hey, this game's been randomized. This game's been randomized. What if you could randomize both games at the same time?"
And so he did. And this is what we have SMZ3 today to show you. There are 4 portals between the games, so you can transition between Super Metroid and Link to the Past, or vice versa. We're going to start off in Super Metroid at the ship. So the first 30 seconds are going to be running to Zelda because there's only one check you can do in this because we forgot to mention this is also Keysanity.
Yeah, and if you have watched any Zelda Rando in your previous time here on Twitch, or anywhere for that matter, if you ingested Keysanity, that means you know that your dungeon items, your keys to all the doors, your big keys to all the bosses, and all of everything else, they get added to the main item pool. What does that mean for Super Metroid, you might ask? Well, we have key cards that are locking parts of areas, including boss doors. So our runners may have to find some of those.
And they're going to be key. You need at least one key for each boss. In the case of Lower Norfair, you also need the Lower Norfair 1 key. And if you're not planning on backdooring Meridia, you need also some Meridia keys to get through there. So, in addition to finding all the items, we also need to find enough keys to get to where we need to go.
But that's okay because we have pilots to tell them where everything is, don't we, Iker?
Yes, we do.
That doesn't mean we know where anything is.
They're going to get a spoiler log. They already have it. We could choose to download it. I did. I wanted just to see what the pendants were, and they had to re-roll the C because the first C wasn't Keysanity. That one had more interesting pendants. This one also has some interesting pendants, but we still need to do all Super Metroid.
Oh, please tell me the green pendant's not vanilla again.
It is not vanilla again.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
I mean, it makes you smile when you see Pendant of Courage on, L1.
Yeah, so our pendants today, the dungeons we may not have to do, although we probably have to go in them sometime in order to get something. Our pendants today are going to be Skull Woods, Thieves Town with the green pendants, and Deserts.
Oh, there we go. I was gonna say the race timer kind of screwed it up on poor Alex.
We had a timer. We're going to be ready to start here in a second.
And there we go. We have one runner getting going here. And it's another one. That's going to be that classic Twitch desync. Let's go. And I challenged them in the race room. I said somebody should go to the morph ped. Let's see if anyone takes me up on that. There's probably nothing down there. You don't go in a race to the morph ped unless there's an item you want on the pedestal. Because you can't go to Blue Bryn.
No, there's a key door there. We put in all sorts of key doors in Super Metroid so that you can't get to places easily. And this is also not a boot start like we have had in the tournaments. You are starting with no boots. And
immediate divergence. Gamma's going to Eastern. But where's Farfaloo going? Because he spawned at Sank.
Without the bomb to go into Sahasrah's hut.
Yeah, which means there might not be anything in Saha's hut. And then, of course, there is Eastern Palace still, is a thing that we can go to.
That's very possible that his pilot has told him there's something in Eastern he needs.
I'm going to say the pilot has told him, hey, the boots are in Eastern. If you see boots and they're in Sphere 1, you're going straight for them, right?
Oh,
Boots,
yeah,
hook
definitely.
shot, a sword, a glove. You know, anything
Morph
that
ball.
gives you a morph ball, a suit. A suit would be something worth going. There's a key card. There's our first key card. That one is there's your Ridley key card for
Lower
Norfair. So you need that. Now we just need the boss key.
We need a Ridley. So yep. Yeah, I'm heading for the bag. He's got some information.
He's going to the map chest.
We'll see who it is.
I said it. I called it. It was the boots in Eastern.
Boots in Eastern.
Well, I don't even have the log, and I'm saying, oh, he's going for the boots. It's got to be the boots, right?
MM2's heading that way too.
For the same boots.
MM2's getting the same information.
This makes me wonder if Eastern's clearable early, if you've got Farfaloo in Kakariko here.
Not sure. It may have just been a boots aren't the first thing you look for, because when you look at spoiler log, there can be a lot of things you look for first. Maybe the morph ball is the first thing he wants instead, or his pilot wants to get him.
I wonder if the boots are just going to give us free resource, or if that's actually something we need here. That's an E-tank. We need at least 3 of those. You might need a lot more of those, depending on where the various suit ends up being. Remember, the objective is to go fast, not necessarily to follow what the devs want you to do to finish Super Metroid. So if our runners can get enough E-tanks to do a variolous lower Norfair, oh, they will. Absolutely they will.
The quality of these runners, yes, absolutely. These are all very top tier Super Metroid Zelda 3 runners, and...
Oh, we're going to see MM2's taking a Death Warp in Eastern, and oh god, with the double beeps. You troll!
Is that a red boomerang?
No. Stun prize could be good.
Just, yeah, it could be. That is part of the spoiler log.
That means we're going to bonk the back of Saha's closet open. This could just be a key that we need to grab later, or it could be free resource, or it could be nothing.
That's pretty smart on MM2's pilot. Check that resource. Here's the boots for Rainier, who's done leaving. So MM2's the only one getting early sauce roll.
Oh, it's a Phantoon boss key. Getting that now is definitely a little faster than spawning at house and going to get it later. Depending on how fast you think you're going to go to wreck ship, that is.
Oh, these runners on 1 E-tank, no suits, they can do that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I can sometimes.
Shut up. You run circles around me in Super Metroid, and you know it.
Hopefully going to the castle.
Yeah, Farfaloo is the one that interests me a lot right now, because they have, to this point, not decided to go over to Eastern, which would make your run through Link to the Past faster. Instead, he's gone through Kakariko, picked up some money, picked up some bombs, picked up Burna. We're going into Escape with Burna? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah, that could be. The problem with doing early Eastern is that you need 2 things from it. You need the Eastern big key and a bow, not just the bow like normal non-Keysanity. So it's a lot less likely that Eastern's clearable immediately. Everyone picked up that lower Norfair 1 key. We have a lot of things they're looking for in that log. That's the items. Keep track of keys,
a lot of things that you need to do. All the small keys are shuffled around. Your big keys are shuffled around. Your GT keys are shuffled around. Then all your SM keys gate a bunch of checks. They're shuffled around.
With all things you're looking for, it's easy to miss that that boss key is in the back of the hospital side.
Oh, nice heads up on the pilot for Rennie, seeing that we have bombs on a tree pole. So we might see, yeah, Rennie and MM2 both pulled bombs, so we might see them not actually buy 10 bombs. Well, they might, because you got the 300 here. I didn't see if Gamma noticed that or not. Or, no, not Gamma, but Pichu for Gamma. Nice hook shot. Yeah, both boomerangs, reserve tank hook shot. You get the book, the hook, but no fire and no gloves. So no thinking about Desert Nights. Oh, the mirror?
Oh, the mirror in the front of Escape.
Okay. Well, that's why we see so quickly into the castle. The mirror is a really good item to pick up early. Allows you a good bit of movement levity. Things like going down Red Tower to get to the mountain, getting the hammer in Business Center, and going to East Death Mountain with that mirror instead of going to the castle with the hammer.
Oh, Ice Rod Cave has the boss to Brinstar. So that's our Kraid.
Oh my god, there's just a glove here too. It makes sense now.
Yeah, you get glove, you get mirror.
I mean, what do you need the boots for
Hera?
if you're just collecting stuff?
Are we doing
Now we're going to go
Hera
for the
run?
boots. I think this is premeditated at this point. You go, you get your missiles and key out of the back of Saha, you go get your boots, and you make a Hera run, possibly. You don't have a weapon for it, though.
I thought I picked up a sword somewhere. Did I? Nope, I didn't see that. I guess
No, you're making it up.
I am definitely making it up. We don't have a hammer either. We have our 2 key down here in library to Brinstar.
That's a fun one.
Not as good as the Criteria 2 key, which lets you have easy access to Wreck Ship.
Yeah, the last thing you want to see is Wreck Ship Boss, Wreck Ship 1, and Gravity Suit.
Yeah, a long way into Wreck Ship, the back way. It's never fun in Keysanity, but it tends to be the thing that needs to be done.
We call it Forgotten Highway for a reason.
High jump. I missed high jump was in there with the hook shot.
Forget the Hera deal here. We have the hook shot in Mini Moldrum Cave, remember?
Yeah. You can do a lot of stuff on the mountain.
Yeah,
and
as
hook
soon
shot's
as
easy
they
way.
see that hook shot on the tracker with Berna, where are we going? Map chest is on the other side, my dude. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
If you've not read a spoiler log before, and a lot of times they'll indicate the map or the compass chest of a dungeon. If you're not familiar with those vanilla locations, it can kind of play havoc with you. What did we pick up there anyway?
I did not see.
Oh, don't look now. Gamma's headed to desert. Don't look
Or
now.
just Ogina.
Renier's headed to desert also, or just to Agina.
We do have the book, and Desert is a pendant.
We don't have any keys to desert though. And the only player with a glove right now is Farfalu.
Here's the boots.
Oh, it's the Cane of Samaria. Okay.
That's another important item. And walking out. Maybe we are going desert after all.
He's going to show us that on the ledge is just some moms. So it's... Oh, the Ice Palace Big Key in the waterfall.
Interesting. Okay.
Which I should point out, that means we did see MM2 do a water walk here.
And going to Hobo, too. All right, where are we going to get in desert here? Is this where our morph ball is? Ice Rod is Hobo.
Oh, boy. It is, in fact, our morph ball on the Desert Torch.
Pendant Dungeon, partially required. Is this going to be a go straight into Super Metroid and go down Red Tower?
I mean, Red Tower with the hook shot, I could see happening. You don't have the mirror. The high jump boots. We don't have any keys really to do much else here.
That's right, only Farflu has gone to the castle to get mirror and glove.
We have Bryn too, so you could go down Criteria Shaft too.
That is true. There's a lot of stuff to do there. And it looks like going that way, not just Red Tower.
I like going down and up in this situation. We only have one pack of power bombs though, which could also be influencing our decision a little bit. We see Rennie also has made their way into Super Metroid. There's a sword. There you go. We can beat Hera now.
one sort. Let's see what else we get. So one thing to note, we are 11 minutes in. Normally, if you have an SMZ3 spoiler log race without a pilot, you get 25 minutes to look that thing over to figure out where you want to go. And that's not even including Keysanity. I don't know how much time you'd have to give for a Keysanity one, like 35 minutes.
Yeah, but piloted, you do have runners that are playing while their pilots are looking at the seed in the spoiler log, which means the runners are just flying by the seat of their pants while the others are burning their eyes out trying to figure out what we got. I don't know if you saw that, Ikir, but we need the criteria boss key to enter the Turian door.
Oh, did they roll when we rolled it? I wonder if we didn't do fast cannon.
If that's the case, we might be looking for the Ganon's Tower big key too.
Yep. They re-roll his defeat.
2-hour estimate.
Hey, they just need one more
We'll be
key
here for
for
a
each
minute.
thing. It's probably an easy place on the way, you know.
At least it's on hard keys though. That's what we all came here for, right?
Yeah, we're on normal. We're not on hard. Oh, wait, that's left. No, we're still on normal.
Oh, okay.
We aren't hard. Yes, we wanted to do 2.5 and not 3.5.
All hard does is give these guys more levity for things to do, like grab that Spazarine. Not going up Blue Rin, so I guess that means there's nothing at Billy Mays.
Well, we can't get Billy Mays yet. We need one key for that.
All right, we have the 2 key. We didn't go down to... Oh.
Yeah, we aren't doing really need 2 checks.
Gamma picked up the 2 key, right?
I don't recall. I want to say yes.
You know, I know we saw Rennie do the same thing, and he didn't go in that direction, so I guess the 2 key is just bait.
MM2 is going for the mirror glove combo. And Farflu's actually taking that glove and going up the mountain way and not through desert.
This is interesting, because this tells me there's something on the mountain that Farfalu really wants before that morph ball. And depending on what it is, it could be a big deal. Big key to Turtle Rock, we know we need that. Do we know we need that?
Tank.
Oh, that's really
yes.
nice stuff to have right there. Regular bombs on the Spazer check for Gamma.
Yep, Turtle Rock is a crystal. We will need it. Actually, Metroid token.
It's a Metroid crystal. So yeah, the 3 bosses, the 3 Light World pendants, the 7 crystals, and the 4 Super Metroid boss tokens have all been shuffled around Crossworld as well in this form of the randomizer. Unlike before, where your SM bosses, were SM bosses, and ooh, that is a Norfair boss key. That's the Crockemeyer key.
TR small key. Yeah, for Crockemeyer, we need 3 small keys for Turtle Rock, and we just got 1 of them. Right to the left of Morph Ball Ped.
Farfalu went through. Oh, there's the Criteria 2 key.
Oh, that's important.
That's spicy.
That means we have easy access to Wreck Ship with that Wreck Ship boss key.
Mm-hmm.
So even coming down here without the 1, and yeah, Gavin just skipped that.
Farfalu came up here, went through Paradox, I think, and then is now coming down Spiral. And when I say through Paradox, I mean through Paradox.
Yeah, did not touch Paradox at all.
That's a 1 key. That's a Meridia 1 key. So you can get to not Bubble Mountain, Aqueduct for the front. Ooh, Gamma missing the quick kill. And now Kraid's gonna play not very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we got it.
Still got the quick kill.
Cool stuff.
Nice recovery, and our first crystal of the day by Gamachu at Kraid. MM2 is heading down also there. I suspect trying to get that 2 key. Or the 1, 2 key for Red Star. Or Criteria. Oh, also getting the 1 key to Criteria at Mother Brain.
Yeah, that's a fun one because that opens up the gauntlet for 3 checks and also the landing set once we have the means to get there. We know where bombs are.
And there's the one key to wreck ship down
You know
at
where
high jump.
everything is, but the one key to wreck ship is the fun thing, I think, in this situation. And having a sword, having a hook shot, having the means to go places. We're gonna go ahead and get up the mountain, probably grab. We're just gonna reset back to ship before Farfaloo. Farfaloo is the one that's giving me the, I guess you could say the heebie-jeebies in how his route with his pilot is completely different than the other 3 routes so far. Makes me wonder if they know something we don't.
Or their pilot does.
Or they're
Could simply be the case.
prioritizing. Oh, that's right. This is another glove. Wait a minute. That means that they have mitts right now, I hear.
Mr. Where's the other glove?
On Business Center E-Tank.
Well, that's definitely the mitts. We're gonna
So the
get
question
We don't have
now
Moon Pearl
is-
yet.
Yeah, we don't have Moon Pearl. So where's the Moon Pearl? You gotta turn around with the fighter sword. Where's this Moon Pearl, I care? That you got people reversing into green Bryn, or into pink Bryn. You got people grabbing the sword and then leaving to Transit Games, probably. Like, for everybody but Farfaloo, that's their first glove. Gamma rescuing the old man. I mean, the spawn point is still nice to have.
You know, technically our Hyrule Castle glove isn't even in Logic yet without the Hyrule Castle small key.
No, we don't care about that. Logic's
he does.
logic.
For
The
Logic.
game logic does, but the Hyrule Castle small key could also just be somewhere silly, like on the right side of desert or behind that Bryn 2.
He could, and I think MM2's trying to farm a power bomb. Good luck.
When we were doing the Team 40 Bonks Weekly, when we rolled SMZ3 that one week, you heard me complaining loudly that I needed anything but a power bomb, and this Zev dropped a power bomb at that 2% rate that they can do so. And look at this. Poor MM2 is full on everything. Except for a power bomb drop, he can't get it. 2 out of 102. It sucks.
Let's go to the old man. We see them dropping power bombs left and right there. Hey, you got one. So he's going down here to get... That's the big key to rock, right? He wants that.
Chat wants to know if we have routed in the bug net for Gamma yet. I don't think Pichu has.
Do not know where it is yet. There's a low stuttering going on.
Can we tip a hat up to Alex, though? This is not easy, and it's not nice to a computer. Like, the whole marathon long, for a second year in a row, this guy has been wonderful. He's putting on a good show. He's got people that put on a good show. He's literally killing himself on sleep just to put us on the screen. It's pretty cool. It's all from Mom, in her memory. That is probably the most awesome thing about it.
Indeed. I'm having two going up Red Tower. Mitts for Gamachu.
It's interesting, Gamma going down there with that sword does make the ball and chain in the front of escape sequence a lot easier than the Burna that we saw Farfaloo do. There's something at Alpha Power Bombs. It's a shirt. Now, it's not necessary to have a male upgrade. It is very helpful to have a male upgrade since you're probably skipping a lot of HP in both games.
Well, no, so we already have 3 E-Tanks in Super Metroid.
Yeah, that's the bare minimum that you need.
Top 2 runners. We have 2 in the other one, which we'll probably get a third. Have to get a third. that one
Racing the...
just going all the way up for him.
That spike up the shaft.
That's funny. Get our power bomb refills there.
Kind of doing this little convergence thing now where everyone's going where everyone else has already been.
It looks like we're taking our first trip into Wreck Ship.
We're going to see a CWJ as we see MM2 turn off the high jump boots. They'll continue his wall jump action. Well, there's the bug net! Gamma can't miss that.
That answers the question.
Fun fact,
because it's already on route.
I actually know how to do this. If I'm not mistaken, I learned how to do this without using the Samus spray.
It's pretty impressive.
That's kind of hard to do, but it's very good to do. CWJ is one of the more game-breaking movement techs you can have in Super Metroid, where you just ignore the need for gravity suit, or the grapple beam, or the speed booster, or the space jump, and just jump off the other side of a wall. Wall kicks will work.
So Red here's going to get that Meridia boss key. So Moon Pearl and Meridia, or not Meridia, sorry, Wreck Ship.
This could just be, and the bias check would say it's on the right side, right? That's what Scoop and MM2 would tell you. The MM2 was the victor of the most recently run iteration of the SMZ3 tournament scene. Did a normal 7-7-4 boots tourney that Ikir was a participant in. Actually, I think all 4 of these people also played in. Gamma was the runner-up of that tourney. Ikir, unfortunately, didn't have a great time.
I ran to Binter, who ran to Gamachu.
It was actually surprisingly good. And then I'm sitting here on the sideline getting my snot kicked in every week if I ever play. Although I was second that one week. The Team 40 weekly, that is. Second to Scoop, of course.
Of course.
There's so much DNFing because there was 2 items of progression in Pendant Eastern, and if you went in late, you got hook shot and you're crying, and if you went in behind the hook shot, you got your mitts, which means if you bailed on your hook shot, you got screwed. It's a nice doppler there.
It's about like Gamachu here, always going to Eastern early. In this case, it just happened to have boots. Cam's also going over to get our ship boss key. As everyone's probably going to converge on. We're just going to converge on red ship now. We got our Moon Pearl now.
Down he goes.
Mitts. We have a lot of places we can go. When you're behaving like me, trying to do the continuous wall jump.
I know, behaving like Ikir is pretty hard. Yeah, the Moon Pearl was under ocean. It was that little check underneath where you come into the ocean wreck ship segment. Usually that's a missile. It's a lot more precious today. This makes me wonder if there's anything else we need here other than the Fantoon clear. And we are going to the left side door, which has some more power bombs. Ta-da!
You're also doing like me and getting the jump, but missing the second jump. I do that so much. Oh, we have a 2 E-Tank, suitless. I think we're still suitless. Fight against this. We'll see how.
We haven't seen this
dude really good at this though. Shouldn't be a problem.
A little conservative there because we were almost out of missiles, which is the right thing to do.
Gamma gets this bug net. Yes, holy smoke. It did happen.
Gamma's turn to CWJ. Wow.
Yes,
First try.
Oh, and Rainier at the same time.
Cool. Meanwhile, they basically high-five MM2 in the door.
MM2's leaving, so there's not much else here that we need.
Gamma is going to get his Moon Pearl, first and foremost. MM2 waited till after to get his Moon Pearl, which I think is the faster way to do this. And then...
I believe you're right, it is faster.
Farfalu's on his way out. He's going to pick up... He might skip those power bombs even. Because he's already got 10. You might pick them up because they're convenient. Because 15 is the magic number for hell runs if you want a CWJ Crystal Flash, which will refill all of your health and reserves at the cost of 10 of every ammunition plus the power bomb you lay to do so, which is why you need 3 packs.
15 is also the magic number if you're going to Mother Brain without Ice Beam.
Yeah, because you need some way to kill the Metroids, and the Metroids are allergic to Ice Beam and power bombs. In the Prime series, too.
3 power bombs, 4 rooms, you need 12. You can go with 10 and try to get 2 drops, but, it's not always easy.
You can go with 10 and go back to the ship to refill, and that's not fast. And now we have MM2 going up the mountain this way.
It makes sense. They've already been up Red Tower.
I'm gonna rescue the old man anyway.
So
Why not?
no need to go down Red Tower to get there. But yeah, we're all done with Wreck Ship now. We got our Moon Pearl. Let's see where everybody goes. We do have bits. We can do some stuff in my Super Buddy Cave and Hookshot Cave.
We have cane, so we can get stuff out of the front of TR. Like the front 2 checks. We don't have
Do you have
fire
any
rod.
medallions?
We don't have any medallions, do we? We
I
can at
have
least
not
look
seen
to
any
see.
picked up.
At least look to see what on the side Death Mountain here. I'd be curious to see. We're going to Upper Norfair. Okay, that's good too. It's faster than going down Red Tower.
It is. We had some people pick up the 1 key for criteria, but no one's done any of the checks for it yet. He just wants the mitts out of there. Yep.
Yeah,
Makes
mit's
sense.
important here, and that's probably the only reason he dipped in. He'll probably go to EDM now. Asklin, I don't think we want to see anybody lose. We just want to see everybody win.
Let's see everyone have a good time. So far, we're having a good time, although Gamachu's having some difficulty here on this.
It's okay. He's still learning. He's
Okay.
new. Gambit hasn't played this game very long.
He of these runners, he is, I think, the newest one. Maybe Renier?
Renier, formerly known as Skipsy, I would not call new.
Okay.
Meyer Big Key in the chess game is we actually that I'm willing to point out that we've actually seen someone go to Village of Outcasts. Farfaloo.
Yep, Farfaloo's going
Farfaloo
into
blazing
Deepstown.
that different path than we see most other players do. MM2 is giving us EDM. We have HP and missiles. HP is not bad for a Link to the Past, no matter how you look at it.
Got 6 hearts. Yeah, Blue Mail. Yeah, looks like they picked up Blue Mail.
Yeah, they Blue Mail was behind Alpha Power Bombs, I think. MM2 is the only one to pick up that little bit of safety.
Thiefstown only wants a mushroom right now, which is good because Thiefstown's a pendant. So another required item possibly in Thiefstown.
Could also be the Thiefstown Big Key behind the mushroom in Thiefstown.
Another E-Tank. What's that Hookshot Cave here? Just a bunch of money and stuff?
More money for Zora.
I didn't see was the first chest in Hookshot Cave.
I saw green rupee and blue rupee. Why are we
Yeah.
going back up?
Yeah, just rupees.
That don't make no sense. Oh, we're buying something. What are you buying?
Is it Mirror to Hera?
He's buying bombs.
Buy bombs.
I would think you would mirror to Hera here, right? You would go back up Super Bunny Cave and go to Hera.
Got a back check with the mushroom and the Samaria.
That's so spicy. Is this the hammer?
Blue.
It's a big key.
Big
It's a big
key
key.
to
It's a pod
pod.
big key. Okay.
Hammer. It needs a hammer, but it's not the hammer.
Remember, they know where things are, and we're just having to guess because we're not using the spoiler log, even though we could, and say, oh yeah, this is where this is, so we'll see this runner go to this. No, it's more fun to just kind of try to figure out what they're thinking. So, I mean, I immediately knew Gamma was going for boots. I didn't think Farfaloo was going to skip them as long as he did. It's a pod big key. Behind the powder.
Oh,
Makes you wonder if we're going to route powder in somewhere. Oh, MM2.
you have something on floating islands, and that's why I needed bombs.
He needed bombs. Yeah, that makes more sense then. That's probably why he was fishing for bombs in Hookshot Cave. Or he wanted the money, because there's still the potential for something on King Zora, too. I'll laugh if this is powder. It's not. It's a 2
Oh,
key,
it's a
which
2
means I think
key.
that's got to be... Yeah, that's the
It's in
Bubble Mountain
Warfare.
key. That's a big key. There's a lot in Bubble Mountain that you can do.
Although we are still varioless. So the question is, where's Varia now? We got a small key to Turtle Rocket dig game. That's number 2.
Ooh. Alex, you're being called out in chat. People want you to play SMZ3.
Both in their spiral for the Meridia 1. Still, where are the suits?
I'll tell you who you should watch play SMZ3 on a more casual level. That's this guy Ike here. Oh, the plasma beam's just a K45.
K45 plasma.
Baby seed. Combat is free. Just give me charge beam and Ike's favorite item, the X-ray scope.
Meyer big keys. We don't have a flute yet to get in the Meyer, but we get suits, we can backdoor it.
You only really need one suit to backdoor it, too.
We're gonna have a Hype Cave look here from Farflu, lower right. This is where our hammer is hiding. Oh, second sword.
We have a book and a sword.
And that's all we want from it. Okay.
I guess we're not going to Bombo's tablet either. So.
Maybe this is done preemptively in order to have be able to get the Ether tablet. Before going up to Hera.
I like this.
That'd be smart routing.
We're going directly up here too. Like we're going.
Nobody else has a sword, or a second sword yet.
Oh yeah, because they all have the same first sword, which means that Hype Cave sword is going to be everyone's second sword.
Kind of see Gamachu and MM2 head in that direction now.
Interestingly, Renier did not pick up the extra money out of Hookshot Cave. So maybe Zora is not on the table here. Please excuse the flashing. We need to yell at Total to actual... Oh, God. Forget Gravity is Meridia. There was a gravity suit on Ether.
There's our first suit. And going to Hera.
Yeah, Hera is a crystal, so we'll just take this out. Easy. Are we? Yeah.
Mickey Skull Woods in the back of Hype Cave that probably did not get. Curious. See if MM2 picks that up.
Might be a safety or something. We've skipped everything but Moldworm, though. Yeah, MM2 also getting this big... Well, getting... Everything but the pig. I'm so confused right now.
Same. Also still picking up on some ammo.
Yeah, this
Where's
is
our
the Chrono
charge beam
Cross
gonna be?
MSU from MM2's audio that we're hearing.
Oh, we have a... We're going to Ice Palace?
Nicely done.
Another Hera kill on Farflu's side.
And I'm going to say Farfalu's probably going into Meridia. And Gamma has, in fact, gone into Ice Palace with the Bombos medallion we saw him pick up.
Actually missed that he picked that up. But we don't have a hammer yet.
Right, so coming into Ice without the hammer, knowing that we need to do Ice, is, spicy.
Yeah, we have no idea who's winning either yet. Cat Amaha.
Chat's winning.
Everyone's so
Chat's
diverse
always
right
winning.
now. We got our... Here's our Meridia play from...
Hammer's in Ice Palace!
Hammer, first jack. Oh, wow. Okay. That's crazy.
And this isn't even a vetted seed. This is beautiful. They tried getting a vetted seed, but we rolled the wrong mode. So that's why we started just a couple minutes later than we wanted to. That is brilliant. I love it. Now, Gamma's going to do something we call the Icebreaker. It's a door state extension that utilizes getting stuck between the door state and Akina Samaria. Which means we'll get to walk through walls for a second here. And bypass most of Ice Palace. You freaking love it.
Parts.
And then you got Now Farfaloo is up in this is behind Meridia 1 now. Nice D-boost. The cape.
Cape.
And we're going to Watering Hole.
I don't think any of us have seen what's on the ledge yet. I mean, there's no reason to peek it if you have the spoiler and you know what's already on there.
I mean, it could still just be...
Could be safety.
It could be Spike Cape.
Or that. I wonder if people have the burn of the a fire rod and a big key and watering hole. The thieves. They get thieves. Thieves the pendants.
Hey, that's our third TR small in the Ice Palace big chest.
That's pretty important.
So if you splash delete out and grab your ice rod, what do you need the flippers for? Besides maybe swamp.
We do need for swamp because swamp is a crystal. But who knows where they are?
If your flippers are just in TR, wouldn't it be faster to clear TR, get your flippers, then go to swamp?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. MM2 will 100% get this quick kill, because he is not the kind of guy that misses this quick kill. Also, go ahead and save some frames by getting himself damaged on the spikes. Just a little speedrun tech. This is where Gamma will really shine, though. Uh-oh, Farfaloo's up to some shenanigans here. I see a snail flip.
What we have up here, we have a bottle. That's our first bottle, I believe.
It is our first bottle. It makes you wonder why you're going out of your way to pick up a bottle. Now we can't go to Batoon because we don't have a way to get past the hallway unless you happen to know how to crystal flash clip, which is still slow and risky.
I thought we only got Meridia 1.
We got Meridia 1. I don't know if we have the boss key yet.
We do not have one to Meridia now. Oh, they're the flippers.
Oh my god, the flippers. Okay. MM2 also joining us in Meridia.
Came here for the flippers and... Huh.
I mean, flippers are required for swamp anyway, so you might as well get... I mean,
they are.
The way I look at it, Gamma went and got his hammer. So I'm wondering... He's going to grab Gravity now. Probably take out Harrow while he's up here.
We don't have a way yet into Turtle Rock, though. We have Met's hammer. We don't have the medallion for it.
We do have Bombos, but I didn't read what the medallion was.
I just checked it. It is not Bombos. It is Ether.
Ah.
So we don't have the way in. Otherwise, this would be a great play, unless Ether is hiding somewhere that we missed.
Now, intriguingly, we did also see both Renier and MM2 pick up the cape at the same time. They're basically frame for frame with each other, you know, on the screen. That's not necessarily... Oh my god, that's filthy, Gamma!
Sweet, Hera.
That's filthy! Check your hands, Gamma! Goodness, that was, like, unholy. Yeah, Farfaloo's going for Ice Palace now. He has no bombs, though, so he might... Yeah, he's just going to buy bombs here.
Or there's a shop there. That's still not randomized.
Depending on how much money you need, I might have just bought at the upgrade ferry to go up to 15.
Yeah, he's got the money. May want to save it to go to pod because pod is required. Although now we're going to Hobo first.
I mean, you only need 110 to go into pod.
Yeah,
the
it's
extra
50
5
more to
bombs
get
is
the upgrade.
50 more, yeah. So you're still in the good. You'd have 139. Oh, right, because there is no upgrade ferry. Ripperoni. Because SMZ3 likes to put the upgrades in the item pool, but Keysanity kind of makes them harder to come by. Or, like, impossible. Tells you how much SMZ3 I play these days.
Opens it up. We see no ether for Gamma, although Gamma's also going to go for whatever this is on. No, he's going to get some money also.
He's gonna pick up the heart container that's in the third check. Then he's going to grab this key that was up here. Trying to persuade your pilot into giving you a mail upgrade is hard, unless it's the one that we saw MM2 pick up.
Get the bottles to make it easier to do ice palace with. I guess that makes sense. There's 2 key to Norfair.
It's intriguing.
Variolous.
You know, we've seen a number of people pick up that 2 key to Norfair, but no one's gone into Norfair with it. Oh, Farfalu is doing what now? We're going to Zoraledge?
It's on Zoraledge. A boss
key. Boss key on Zoraledge. We've seen Farfalu do, and we've seen Gamma do a Samaria and Bomb splash delete. This one's... Oh, we have flippers.
We have flippers here. This is either Meridia or Ridley?
I mean, both are required.
Or it could be Mother Brain, because that one's also required now.
Yeah, we need that one too. All 3 are required, so this could just be Criteria. It is
Criteria.
It is the Bomb Terizo Mother Brain boss key. That's kind of an ugly spot for everybody else.
Depends, if you find flute somewhere, then it's easy to get to. But still a little bit out of the way. Especially for people who've already done Waterfall Fairy.
Here's my consideration. They all agreed we were playing Fast Ganon, Fast Mother Brain. They should have seen that the door to Turian was locked, requiring a key. Unless they were just an autopilot. So if we didn't see that, this could actually bite our runners.
If not, hopefully their pilots are listening in, and they'll know.
Yeah, I mean...
And direct them there.
Pilot's allowed to watch other streams.
The runner is also, but you know, the runner's busy doing
If the runner's watching someone else's stream, then the runner's probably getting ready to troll the other runner in the voice call after. Which I wouldn't put past anybody here. These 4 know each other pretty well.
Yeah, these 4.
I love that spot for that hammer. I do.
That is a great hammer spot. There, it would be awful if this were not spoiler, but it is. So, actually lost the SGL because that hammer was in that spot. So
okay, Farfalu has he picked up the key? I think he has, actually.
We have Rainier going to the back of Thieves Town with that big key. This is new information.
Yeah, it's interesting because Thieves Town, as you said, is a pendant. That means this key is blocking something. Oh, I think there's something on Saha.
It could be a Saha. It could be just in the back here. It could be on blinds.
At this point, we've seen all 4 runners pick up the cape, too.
So, yeah, we still have to determine if that is a spike cave play or if that is a just bumper ledge play. We are blowing up the top for blind. And not getting the chest, so that's why you went to up here, was to do blind. Everyone's picked up that Thieves Town big, right, by now.
You know, I could just burst our chat bubble and be like, we're holding out hope for Pedestal. Like, everyone knows if it's a pet seed on the minute you open the spoiler log. Because you might just scroll down and go, Master Sword Pedestal. Okay, it's 3 bombs. We don't need it. It's that easy.
Blind sell here. It's a lot of money.
It's money again. It's interesting that we're seeing runners pick up 300 rupees here and there, and then not do anything with it.
Yeah, and we had a non-Zora check, although I don't think Blue had the money for it, so couldn't do Zora.
And it could be something like a safety on Zora too.
I think everybody else has Zora money.
He did, Neo. I'm gonna have to take some lessons from Alex one of these days so I can learn how to jump into walls. repeatedly and keep bonking my head off of walls. Wait, I do that when I have boots and A Link to the Past. Never mind. I'm already the master of that.
Alright, we got Thief's Town kill. We have an Ice Palace kill on Farflu's side. What's Thief's Town is just a reserve tank. So that's gotta be a green pendant. Or
Now I'm
pedestal.
curious. I'm curious on this money, because now you have MM2 going to Zora.
Yeah, skipping Zora. Just getting
It's
the
not
bit
Zora.
boss
The
key.
money's just there to have for a bottle for later, I guess. I don't know why else you pick it up.
It could just be a case of your runner telling you this chest has good stuff in it, get it for now. I do that when I'm either running it or being piloted.
Little potion of confidence money, you know?
Just don't know if you're gonna need it later. Now we saw somebody earlier, or Farflu, like filled in his bottle with a green potion when he went to Waterfall.
Yeah, he went and picked up a green
Smart.
potion.
Save money.
We're getting bombed, Terizo? There's a big key on the graveyard ledge that goes to GT.
Kansas
The
Tower
Swamp Smalls
big
at
key.
bomb, Terizo?
Oh wow. Okay, we needed that key twice. Once to get to the boss, once to get the Swamp Small.
To me, the flippers lock Swamp both ways? That's fucked up. He said it did be like that, though.
Well, we got MM2 doing it also, so I think we're gonna have two plays to swamp here. Oh, we have
have
a
to,
mushroom
right?
turn in, or nope? We're going to.
No, are we going to the pyramid? Any
What?
Tyler salts in chat?
Rainier? Conveniently enough, you get placed right out, so we can just go into swamp.
Oh, it's a sword of the pyramid.
Tempered sword.
That's a nice upgrade to have. It's not
It is.
necessary, but it's nice to have. It depends on where the other swords are.
Because you can't always get it after killing Aga 2 and before you drop into Ganon.
Because you don't necessarily need that. It will make your climb faster to have a tempered sword as opposed to a master sword going through Ganon's tower. It also does make most of your bosses faster. Asterisk does not make blind faster.
All right, yeah, we have two people going to swamp. One just got the ice rod. Gamachu's in Thief's Town. We have not seen the result of that green pendant yet. I think we're about to, though, on Rainier's side.
Yeah, here's the mirror back for Rennie. I would be so sad if it's just a bow.
Going this far out of the way for it. Maybe it's a flute.
Maybe it's a Variosuit. It
It's
is the
bow.
bow!
You called it.
If you're going this way for a bow and you've got a mirror portal outside there, you're probably going into pod.
Eastern and Pod are both Metroid tokens, so we need both, but we don't have the Eastern Big yet. Maybe it's just in Pod?
We do have the pod big though, don't we?
Wave and Swamp.
Now, wait a second. Now we're going this way.
Oh, he needs to go to Ice Palace to get his hammer.
Yeah, that's a smart play. You pick up your bow, then you get your hammer, then you go to pod.
Oh.
No, we're going up here to get the ice palace. You need the ice palace big key. Do you just grab
Yeah.
your
Yeah,
grab your
you
boss key
make the
now
circle.
while you're here?
Make the circle.
Yeah, you
Get your
loop
key.
you loop around here. There's no reason to come back up here a second time. Speed booster in the back of swamp.
Good find. That's a long trip to get Speed Booster. Hope there's nothing at Waterway.
It's a long chain in the logic to get speed booster.
But there's our
Ethan is
Ether also.
in swamp, so
So that's our Turtle Rock access.
yeah, that's our Turtle Rock clear right there. Get all but one check.
Yeah, people have three. The big key, we have three small keys. The big key, Fire Rod, Ice Rod. Yeah, we're set to do Turtle Rock. We still need a Desert big key? No, we don't, because it's suspended. How close are we to Gumbo? We need a Lower Norfair boss key.
We do, and we need a way to get through Lower Norfair. I don't think our energy counts are high enough to even do the Upper Norfair Hell run yet.
No. No, you need
Hey,
like
we've
5.
seen like 1 reserve. I think it's 5 to do Bubble Mountain. Unless you have Speed Booster, then you don't need 5 to go through Cathedral. Speed lock behind Bomb Terizo. Not wrong. Not wrong. That's kind of gross. Did we just see Ice Rod, Fire Rod spin? Did I just see that? Or am I making that up? He was on the Ice Rod first.
Another magic bat play with just the mushroom. Pod big. Bring on the Farfaloo. Is this just a swamp? Is this back in the swamp?
Is this that meta of you go to left side after going in? No.
I mean, spoiler, that's pretty meta. If you're gonna do it that way. Did he miss the ether, maybe?
He must have. I know I didn't see him pick it up. Then we saw MM2 pick it up. So. If you're just tuning in here on Alex's channel, this is the 4th and final day of this year's marathon. Check out the schedule with the link posted in chat. We'll see Gamachu again later tonight for the finale, as he's playing Kirby 64, I believe. It's been 3 fun days of action so far. And we're not quite done with today yet, so... World's longest command incoming. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, make sure you give all 4 players here and their respective pilots the happy love follow here on Twitch. Lots of really good talent among all 8 of those names between both games here, Super Metroid Link to the Past, and not the only things that they do just as well. And Ikir. Ikir is a very talented multi-game randomizer player.
And talented.
You're talented. And I just play cross keys. Poorly at that. And Mystery Dungeon.
That was a very nice house kill there for Rainier.
Yeah, that sword definitely helps. We're going to see if Farfaloo go pick up that sword now, too. One thing we haven't seen, no one's gone into Castle Tower, which means there probably isn't anything up there.
Likely no. Okay, Gamma getting that boss key that will lead to Swamp. I'm kind of happy that that boss key was required for something other than Mother Brain anyways.
Well, you love that. You hate to see it, but you love to see it. I love the bow on Green Pendant, actually, is what I like.
Which we've got it and then not done anything with it yet.
Well, we didn't really have a need to. Or we'd have done so. We don't have a lot of pod keys either. So there's really no pressing need to go into pod.
There are basically to go in and kill the boss. I guess you only need one.
If you want to know what individual runners have, I know at least Farfaloo has a tracker up on his screen. So you can go to his channel and see that that's a thing that's happening. The tracker part, that is. And so we got both Rainier and Gamma going to get the Swamp Small. And you got Farfaloo headed up the mountain to go clear TR. That is such a cool tech.
Oh, he hasn't gotten the 2 key yet either.
Yeah, this is brilliant routing.
Yeah, we questioned earlier because Farfaloo was the only one who did not go to Eastern early to get the boots, and now, yeah, he'll be the first one into Turtle Rock.
It does feel like he has not really a resounding lead, but a definitive, like, a routing advantage right now. Like, being the first player to get into fully clearable TR, and also have the clean ability to route around up here, is pretty neat. But it was also the first player to go get that criteria boss key that everyone else needed to go out of their way to go get.
And Turtle Rock is behind Swamp, so behind that big long chain to get to the Swamp Small.
Which he showed us first as well. And there is your boss key to Ridley.
Ridley boss.
I wouldn't be surprised if Variable also here. Because that would just put you in go mode, wouldn't it?
Close. We still need the boss key to Meridia.
Meh.
I know you can do that without gravity. You can't do it without the boss key, though. We also don't have charge yet. We still need that because we don't have the ammo.
But we know where it is. So like, these runners are being told where everything is. So it's like, where's my charge beam again? Oh, it's in GT. Okay, that's fine. But we also need the GT big key. Probably.
We do, but we know where it is. That's how I picked it up. Because it's right there. In Graveyard Ledge.
Oh, right.
Now, looks like M2 is going to follow Farfaloo into Turtle Rock. So far, we've stolen the key. We've gotten that boss key to Lower North Bear, and that's all we've done. Not even going outside. We're gonna just have a big dungeon blitz here once we're done here.
We are getting Crystal Roller for the Ice Beam.
There's ice, okay.
Okay.
Be all set with ammo once we get that charge. We'll have the Quispy Beam.
It's called the Quispy Beam because it makes all the enemies really crispy. That's not why we call it that. Because the Ice Beam does exactly the opposite of that.
Frostbite's a kind of a crispy thing. Oh,
Freezer.
We don't have a lamp yet, so I think Purple just got lost.
Who needs a lamp?
At the moment, Farfaloo might. Do I have to start over? Two more boss kills here in Swamp.
And we are headed through this maze. We're going in circles. Oh, Farfaloo.
Hey, found the switch finally.
Okay. That's a little better than the alternative here. 5 hearts, really not somewhere you want to be right now.
Oh,
ouch! And we went up in the corner.
Oh, he fell off.
Oh, we didn't door either.
No, we gotta run all the way through it.
He has a fairy.
Oh, we have but it doesn't help the magic situation though.
Fairy. He has no magic.
He has a potion. He should have a potion.
He does have the green potion.
Should? Does he remember he has a green potion?
Why are we death warping?
I'm pretty sure
he drank it. He might have drank it.
He could have also. Would have made ice easier. The man is slightly seated to MM2 and AS cartridge now. By the way, happy 1 hour on our race. I think we'll hit our 2-hour estimate, regardless of all the shenanigans that happened at the beginning.
I think we'll hit our 2-hour estimate.
It's actually really good for a keys run. So these people can do SMZ3 non-key spoiler in like an hour and 15.
I bet I could run for a pilot. I'm more likely to walk, though. That gives MM2 an edge here. Just because Farfalu hadn't gone out any doors. They had to start over at the front of the dungeon.
Yeah, you get lost in that dungeon, it can be hard. Especially if you have to try to get that those safeties on the right, the full magic and the 2 hearts. I have also done what Farfalu did and just gone too early and you circle back up to that fire bar and it kills you. We are going to Laser Bridge. This is for safety, this is for an item. Looks like it is a safety.
Yeah, you don't... This is the door you take. If you haven't gone through any of the doors, you take this door just in case something goes horribly bad.
Everyone's going to Turtle Rock now. So does Trinex have Varia?
I think Trinex has a big key to either Pod or Eastern.
I thought we had the big key to Pod already. We don't.
We did, but it might be Eastern. Or it might just be Varia. Or it could be a key that we don't know about. Or it could be a flame.
Yeah, Meridia Boss key.
It could be a Desert Big key.
You've already been in Desert once.
I know.
Go back.
Wouldn't you hate it? Wouldn't you hate having to go back? You read the log and you'd be like, .ff. I don't feel like going to Desert twice in the same seat. Flute on Landmo? I've actually watched that. No, that's just the Leaf and Gem race from SGL.
Oh, we are getting something out.
Oh, we got the restun. That's unusual.
Oh.
Ouch.
Did M2 pick this up on Laser Bridge? Must have. It's Varia.
Has to have. It's Varia.
You can't. You don't skip that.
Not in a spoiler situation where you just know where it is, and that gives us access to everything in LN, and most things in upper end.
We got high jump. We can cheat to get into Meridia area. Meridia Meyer area.
What do you need high jump for? You can just grab jump it.
You can. It's easier with high jump though.
That said a key to Pod, did it not? The lamp's just in here.
The lamp. Oh, that. Okay.
So we made a choice to skip the lamp.
That is definitely a choice. 'Cause we'll need that for Meyer too.
In the Plando tournament, old gamer, you remember Ancient Gamer, Charlie?
Ancient Gamer, yeah.
Cool guy. You know what his catchphrase for that tournament was? Fuck a lamp. In Randomizer, you don't need a fucking lamp. We're going the fast pace. The Cathedral has to have nothing. I haven't seen AG in a while. Last time I saw him, he was playing Dread, actually.
That was a Pod small key, yeah. Which if nothing's in Pod, and that's the only thing we need. Although we are doing Upper Norfair stuff. So we're just still missing a few keys. Oh, there's the boss key to Meridia. And that's all we're getting. Yeah, we're getting really close to just go mode here. M2, I think, the slight lead.
Yeah, the deaths in TR really hurt Farfalu. He was on a good clip ahead of everyone else until he took that first death. That allowed MM to just come ahead, and now
He's still a solid second.
Quickly ahead, yeah. And we need that N2 key so we can go get the goodies. See, here comes the gravity jump. High jumpless lava dive? Meh.
right, so we got our pod small. This is the point that our pilots can at least like start taking breaths. They don't have to be on top of everything at the moment.
They're just gonna be
Very
like,
few items left to go.
just go get this at this spot and then go. Just go get this and then go. Oh, Farflu was about to make a crucial error here. Well, maybe not.
It's nice to know you have to do the old chorizo. Oh, the spring ball!
Hero already picking up the spring ball.
Yeah, especially for lower North Bear, that's gonna be a big help. Oh, purple missed.
I should have told them that I would go cheer $10 to anybody that picks up my arrow. But no one would do that. I mean, unless it's on a boss, if you get forced into it, that'd be okay. You're gonna go do Meyer first.
Yeah, no one's picked up your arrow today, sorry.
Flute's just a Meyer right here.
Well, that's really... And you had to go this way. Yep, no one's getting your arrow today, sorry.
What are you apologizing for? Why? Where is it?
It's in the blue Bryn Star ceiling E-tank behind Bryn 1 key.
Yeah, and that Bryn 2 key was so important.
Yeah.
That's Bryn 1, right?
That's
Yeah, that
Bryn
is
1.
Bryn 1.
Yeah.
We haven't seen Bryn 1, have we?
We have not.
It's not important, clearly.
No one's getting silvers, though, either.
Take it there up there, too.
Silvers were in left side swamp. Of course. And we're all done with swamp. These runners don't need silvers.
They don't need the lamp, either.
No, I'm too making it look easy. Now our runners are pretty much going to be following each other's paths the entire rest of the way. Although I think 2 of them have not picked up the GT Big Key yet. Quick run to go get that.
It's just in a bad spot.
It could be the last thing you get before you go up there.
Why are we picking up the flute, Ikir?
I don't know.
Probably quick access to pod is my guess.
For the people who haven't picked it up yet, I guess activate flute, go to Dark World, get your GT Big Key, and then mirror flute to pod, Eastern.
Yeah, we need Eastern Big Key too, don't we?
We have not found the Eastern Big Key, no.
Oh. MM2 didn't get a good spot on those eyeballs, and we're out of magic for the cape.
Ooh, that's close. I don't know if MM2 picked up the bow yet.
I don't think he did. He's gonna have to
Nope,
do a little bit of
this is
sword juggling here.
At least it's tempered. Makes it a bit easier. Not as short.
I don't like it doing this vertically though, because if you miss, you're dead. Oof, nerves of steel there. Good job, MM2. Say hello to one of our pilots in chat. Pichu, currently piloting Gamachu. Be honest, is he being toxic in voice call?
Oh, are we checking something from checkerboard?
Probably giving him shit above that. He behaves. He was awesome to work with at SGL. We saw a sword pickup for Farfaloo also, so we have gold sword for this fight.
Small key to pod in checkerboard.
I think that's 3 now, actually. Might be 4.
Not. Oh, do we not have Ridley boss key? I thought we did.
We do have Ridley boss key.
Because I'm just skipping it.
Going to Ridley. He's probably going to activate his flute and go back when it's convenient. Just watch my CAC movement. Yeah, this is going to be brilliant. He did a medallion cancel. Oh, why? You never see that. Oh. He's got a fake powder. He did that to help with the fake powder. That's so smart.
Okay.
Because if you medallion cancel, you still spend the magic. And since you don't really have a spammable form of getting rid of magic short of using your rods, getting that couple rod shots just in your movement is cool. Yeah, that's the pod big key. We knew that.
We know where Bo is. We don't know where the pod big is yet.
No, that is the
no,
pod big.
we have pod big.
It's the eastern big we don't know.
We don't know eastern big. Probably just in pod at this point.
That might be why we're doing this before LN, because you might just come across screw attack in pod too.
Could also be Pyramid Fairy, because Meyer was our second 5/6 crystal.
Not if you're fluting to 5.
True.
Yeah, Fireflute didn't have the bow yet, because he didn't have the Thieves' Town clear yet.
M2 picking up his bow. They're not far away yet, Cat. They need Eastern Big Key, and that might be close to it. Some people need to go get their GT Big Key.
Oh, you called Pyramid Fairy. Look where Gamma's going.
Oh, Gamma is doing a Pyramid Fairy. Okay.
Yeah,
It's
the game's a
gonna
lot
be
faster
here.
when you got someone in your ear saying, hey, the boots are in Eastern Palace. Go get them. And et cetera, the entire scene. Yeah, having the bow, this is a little bit safer for Rainier than it was for MM2.
Very good bomb dupe there by Gamachu. And then screwing up the hook shot. The next
Yeah, having to get out of harm's way, I think, is what that was.
Okay, well, what's in here? Oh, he's getting his third sword. Because needs temp. Oh no,
It's actually the fourth sword, because if you're not getting silvers, the fourth sword's a free 1-in-1. And does make some of your other bosses. I mean, makes some of your other bosses free. You might as well pick it up while you're here, because combat's no longer a threat.
What do we have? We have the big key to Eastern. Okay, that's a little bit better routing for Gamma.
Oh, okay, MM2 with the hover over to right side of pod. For the charge. And that puts us in, we need the Meridia boss, right? That's it. That's it. And the GT Big we have already. Yeah, that's all we need.
Is it Meridia? I thought we got Meridia somewhere.
If we have Meridia boss, we're done. It was the last big key.
There's the Royal Wii. I don't know if M2 specifically has it. I'm just gonna have to go get that Eastern Big after this.
That's easy to do though. Yeah, MM2 has it.
It's with the flute. Yeah, it won't be too much.
The flute means he can just go back to Lower Norfair. That's why he didn't go to Ridley right away. Because it's just faster to go back.
Yeah, so we're pretty close to go mode.
Also, say hi to Philistine and Company for the raid. Welcome into the Alexathon 2.0. This SMZ 4-way race with 4 pilers involved. Pilots. They're piling all the checks on everybody. They're pilers. I never get that that pattern from the pilots. I just don't know how to manipulate them into that movement. Done well, worst room of the game is really good.
That was a nice jump. I always jump into that little gap there.
There we go.
Out. It's really annoying. Getting our pod kills, getting our charge beam on the top. Nice shine spark to kill most of the guys.
Yay, 5 arrow cap. Let's go. Farfalo getting that GT big key that we know we need for later.
Yep, and now he's flew away. Yeah, I want to shout out the pilots that we have for all of our runners, as we have mentioned since the beginning. We have Error piloting MM2 NES cartridge. We have Pichu piloting Gamachu in the top right. Ramon is piloting Renier in the bottom left. And Artea is piloting Parpaloo in the bottom right. So thank you to all of our pilots.
Honestly, thank you to all 8 player and pilot combinations, just giving us a show. Thank you for putting this on the schedule, suggesting it at all.
Yeah, it's rare we get to do these pilot spoiler, especially with Keysanities.
It's not something you see in the weekly circuit. It's not something you see in a tournament circuit. It's something that's just done every once in a while by those that want to play it on the side, and to get it showcased in a marathon setting like this is kind of neat. Rennie does not have charge beam, correct?
Renier's not been to pod, so no.
Okay, so this is a 30 super and then backup ammo fight. But this is kind of in the wheelhouse of low runners like, MM2, Renier, Firefaloo. They are no stranger to doing the Ridley manip here. As long as Ridley behaves and goes into Pogo. We got Kaizenton joining us by raid. Thank you.
Where are you going?
He is going to pick
door.
up the big key to...
I thought he was, but then he jumped in the water and is backdooring Meridia.
Okay, he might come back out and do that, though. And then flute away, because he has the flute.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't do that first, because it's kind of just right there. That way you can mirror flute from here and not have to go all the way back up. Unless he's already done it, and we just didn't see that he did it.
That's a
Good
Ridley
kill.
down.
Ridley, yeah. That was really, really nice run here.
Oh, Gamma wants whatever's in this big chest. It's just supers.
More ammo.
I mean, supers are nice if you don't... I mean, we have the charge beam. The charge beam is easy to get. Super's still faster DPS in some situations.
Yeah, we have full beam combo, so...
Yeah, not on MB, though. They're actually equal to DPS on MB.
Okay. Yeah, I know that. Maybe another raid. Thank you, Speedrunners Arena, for the raid.
You saw MM2 do something just now. He menued off everything but wave charge. We're going to see some Shine Spark X Factors, the old NMG method here. NMG, the any percent method. Not any percent, maybe hundo. We're gonna blame Kai's for the SRA raid. Okay. That's right, SM Rat's going on, isn't it? Yeah, if you're a Super Metroid fan, players of all levels get to play in the random accessibility tournament over at SRA every year, so have a gander. Some cool stuff. we got the blue suit. And then we didn't. Do we have a spike suit? Or did we burn it?
I can't tell. I'm not up on that tech. Looks possible.
I can't tell if he saved it or not. We'll know we won't know in a second because he's dropping frames like I drop things at work.
He did get it.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
There's a charge beam for Farfaloo on his way to Sword King.
Oh, Gamma, you went the long way. You actually jump from that door with speed booster and high jump, and just wall jump off the left little protrusion there that you power bombed. Oh, it was a nice power infinite power bomb or infinite bomb jump. M2's heading to Eastern. Get really down here. I can't tell who's in the lead anymore.
I want to say it's MM2.
I think Gamma might have passed him.
Remember, MM2 is the one that ran to... Has Gamma gone? Gamma hasn't even gone to Meyer yet. This is his first time going in this direction. Or he has gone to Meyer.
No, Gamma hadn't have been here because he just did the bomb jump up.
Right, then...
So I think... I don't believe M2 has done Ridley yet, so this might be slightly for Gamma.
Yeah, but Gamma hasn't done Dragon either.
You're right. It does have a Dragon kill he has to do.
So, it's not nothing, but I don't think...
It's
Dragon is definitely faster than Ridley, but if you've got MM2 going to clear Armos Knights, but he's already done Sword King.
And Farfaloo already has the Ridley fight done, but not the Meridia fight, and is doing Pod Eastern right now. He just has to go to Meridia, and yeah, this is gonna be close. Meridia are going to get the Eastern Big Key right now to do the Pod Eastern play together. Well, no required pedestal today, but we did have a required Pyramid Fairy, so that's just as close. That's close enough. I'll take it.
Here comes Rennie's Big Key to Eastern.
MM2 heading to Ridley.
Remember, MM2 has Charge Beam for this Ridley fight too. So both Gamma and MM2 will have that. Gamma has the extra supers that he picked up. This really comes down to comfort with how you want to fight Ridley. There are ways you can manipulate him. There are ways you can, just keep wailing on him. 20 charge shots with full beam or 30 supers will do the same thing.
I am definitely a super missile person for Ridley. I've not gotten beam stuff down. Oh, really good fight there.
Took a dip into the acid to make sure his hands were clean. No one's hands are clean on this scene. Y'all fake powdered the mushroom.
Who knows where powder? Oh wait, we do.
You mean lovely Icare and Ruby. Would you believe this is the first time the two of us have been in a comm booth together?
It is, isn't it? We've been meaning to do that, so thanks to Gamachu for the suggestion.
It was originally going to be, Pichu first asked me, and then Pichu got pulled aside to replace Gamma's original pilot. Not going to talk about who that is.
Yeah, given where Powder was, I'm not surprised everybody did the fake Powder instead. No one wants to sit through bowling for Powder.
It's at the top of wreck ship. Gross.
It's behind bowling, even.
Is it the Crumble Chozo, or is it?
Oh, it is the bowling missile.
It's the bowling missile. Okay, yeah, it's the Crumble Chozo.
Yeah.
Gross. So you say you could just jump through that door? Like, look at Farfadoo struggling with this. Oh. I'm usually of the mind of I'm gonna IBJ it up, or I'm going to Shine Spark it up after killing.
You don't have to go that far back in. No, you jump off the left one, not the right one.
The left one. It's a get around wall jump?
No, it looks like he was trying to wall jump off the right protrusion, not the left protrusion. You did the speed skip here, Rich.
Yeah, we'll just. Yep. I mean, we have full beam charge, so we can just make Gold Terizo die like that.
Yeah, and then just speed booster it.
MM2's Ridley fight. Ridley is dead.
Ridley is dead. No one's doing stand-up today. We don't have the E-tanks for it.
Don't need the E-tanks for it. You're playing spoiler.
Farfaloo only has 3 E-tanks. Still.
Hey, that's all you need. As long as you have 99, 300 energy when the rainbow beam comes through.
Yeah, if there's 2 more en route, I'm getting those. Or I'm asking my pilot to get them because stand-up it just saves so much time. A minute.
And that is why we saw Gamma not go to Dragon yet. Because Gamma had to leave Lower Norfair through Upper Norfair to get the Dragon boss key out of the Norfair Reserve missile.
Yep, makes sense. And doing this either way is probably fine. I prefer coming out of Ridley Escape to do anything in Upper Norfair because that way it's just quicker.
Yeah,
we have a reverse lava dive.
To do that.
Of course, we don't need to do that. You reverse lava dive like MM2 is doing here.
If you already have the key, yeah, this is a faster way to get back to Link to the Past.
Slick one. Yep.
As long as you have the supers to do a GGG.
No, but I think he's skipping that and just going this way. Oh, no, yeah, you're going to do Green Gate Glitch. Never mind. At 19, you're fine. Unlike me, these arms can hit it really quickly. Is this Gamma going to GT already?
I think so.
I think Gamma, yeah, it is.
Don't ask them to what happens when you don't have more than one super for GGG. You know, Kaizen. You know, it took him 2 shots. You know.
And Meridia is a Metroid token. You do not need to beat it before doing Ganon's Tower.
Yeah, it's true.
And that way you just leave Meridia, you save quit, and you reset to go do Mother Brain.
Yeah, you reset to ship. This is actually brilliant too. Like, go clear GT, go clear Ganon.
I think MM2 is going to do the reverse. Is you go to Mother Brain first, and then come back and do Ganon's Tower. Which is also a play he's been favoring lately. It is actually faster to do Mother Brain first because you don't have to. You don't have to go all the way to the ship. You can stop at the transition point between games. GT Small and GT in Hope
Sigh. I wasn't even thinking about GT Smalls because you can climb with just the pot key, but that's just showing off at that point.
And is that even faster to do it that way?
I don't think so because of the text key.
Because of the text box, yeah. That's the thing I think would make it.
Why not just
the same.
pick up? I mean, the text box versus a room transition, I think they're par, actually.
It's probably even.
Don't give me that. Don't give me that emote, Pichu. Don't you... I can read the log. Uh-huh. If you give me glasses, I can read the log, too. Doesn't mean I'll read it faster. Gamma's going to go ahead and go to Ganon, and MM2 is going to go ahead and go to Motherbrain. Now, in terms of like lag reduction strats and stuff, this is faster for MM2. Because Gamma has extra movement he needs to go through, and he's going to have that timer creating lag in the escape. Whereas MM2, already having done Dragon, is going to be able to do this, reset back to Mountain, and go straight to GT, then fight straight, and then drop into Ganon, and he's done.
Yeah, I think we're a slight advantage on M2 here. But we'll see. All depends on execution from here out. Who knows? Maybe like X-Ray is on the climb, and that way Gamma 2 can just microwave Dragon. Be like our fried shrimp.
Very nice, very nice. One shot and one swing each. Barflu taking it a little bit scary on the way out there.
I hope some X-Ray is not on the climb.
Aw.
It's also right shift.
Doesn't do. Why would you do Samaria again in this case? Because I mean.
Yeah, he really doesn't need to.
See, what we do is you take his Gamma. You take Gamma's Samaria away, and in front of the Decky system, you just break it over your knee. They will cheer. Yeah, Farflu had to pick up that Meridia key also. So here we are. We have MM2 entering the Turian chamber. Get to battle old Mother Brain here. And Peach is not yet at Moldorm, so I would say this is MM2's race to lose.
I still think it's gonna be close, if only because no one can do stand up. All right, we have Rainier joining Gamma in Gamma's tower. I believe this is.
He's going to pick up this key too.
Getting Eastern Big. Yep, everyone's getting that key. Nice Aga2 fight from Gamma 2. Oh no, MM2 didn't. Something happened there.
Did he over damage?
Oh, he did over damage.
But wait, he over damaged. He has reserves, doesn't he?
He over damaged twice. He over damaged.
Oh no!
Got his reserve filled. He got down to 300, which wasn't enough, and then tried to damage down to do another a fill.
He tried to CF.
He tried to Crystal Flash.
And Mother Brain said no.
No, he died trying to get down to enough to Crystal Flash with.
Oh.
He got double hit.
That's such a weird way to go out.
That's sad.
I've seen that. I've seen in like any percent races where the runner will accidentally take that extra hit, and then they just sit there and let Mother Brain kill them and DNF, because at that point, oh, what do you do? They have to know they were in a pretty decent clip, though. I mean, that gives Gamma a little bit of an edge to try to get back ahead now. Nope, no Samaria again, and Judge forever.
Yeah, looking back, he got double hit when he was at 60, trying to damage down to 30.
Oof.
Running into Mother Brain. Sometimes those double hits, and it sucks when it happens. If you moonwalk back into Mother Brain, you will only ever take one hit. Somebody taught me that once.
That's because Moonwalk frames move slower than Samus's general movement. Well, we're going to see just the beam kill from Farfalu, because we don't really have the HP or the means to do anything else. Of course, Dragon here is... Oh, gosh. By the way, Gamma's defeated Ganon, so let's see. We have a single G coming in chat for him.
Yep. One boss down.
You come down from here, you go straight to the Meridia portal.
Yep, I like this play. I like making it when I'm doing these runs.
Yeah, there's Farf's boss clear.
Yep, so Farfalu has left is the two bosses, Mother Brain and Ganon. I think that's all Rainier has left also, and Rainier's halfway to Ganon himself. Gamachu going to kill his last boss.
KOing these homes is it's an interesting feeling, because sometimes you just know how to get it, and sometimes they just don't want to behave with their hitbox.
Yeah, that's one of those places I really like to have that spring ball on. You just spring over them, and it's not a problem at all.
One thing to watch here is Gamma's HP. He's going to go ahead and stand on the spike at 51 plus reserve. I think the reserve is 200.
I know
he's not really in any danger, but you still don't want to trigger your reserves. It's like getting a fairy revive when you don't need to.
Right. MM2 had 3 reserves, so I don't know if that's how many Gamma has. Gamma has 2, 1, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't overly matter. Having reserves at all is good to have in cases where you might die. Unless it's just enough reserve to cancel your iframes and you get hit for the same damage. Then it's just like, well, Gamma has 3. Okay. Yeah, hell runs ended up not being prevalent today.
There's only one item needed in Upper Norfair. You didn't need it till late.
You know, why bother?
Exactly. Oh, we have a crate kill yet here for...
I'm actually kind of surprised by this. Farfalu not having done crate yet. Ike, where's that last reserve? Because Pichu's offering to tell us.
Alright, we can let Pichu tell everyone. If Pichu wants to tell everyone.
Here's the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hear the low energy beep. We're fine.
Oh, they could have had it. They didn't.
Well, why? What do you need it for? You're always going to Dragon and Go mode. No, the memes would have had them go to Morph Pet. Just saying. Good call by not taking that charge shot there on Dragon. Didn't have the HP damage necessary to kill him, which is the charge shot. Because he took 4 supers. Gamma. Why? Gamma, you have high jump boots. Why? Gamma, no.
You have speed plus high jump.
Gamma, no.
Yeah. Oh, man. Okay.
Remember, everybody, Gamma is new. He's still learning.
Also, if you're going to do that Shine Spark up there, Shine Spark at an angle, please, and not just straight up.
Yeah, because you'll rub that platform and actually end up right where you're supposed to be.
Could be nerves getting to him. For all like you said, he's a new
That
runner.
doesn't get nervous. Come on. He might be new, but he's not like green. Actually, look, his Yoshi's purple right now. Quietly, Rennie's taking care of Ganon. For better lack of words of taking care of. Boo.
And has taken care of.
Did some single G's in chat for him now.
Barfloo heading up to get Ganon. And now we reverse. MM2. Oh, is Rainier not done?
I don't think Renier's gone to either Pod or Eastern yet. One of those.
And Pod and Eastern are both Metroid tokens.
Yeah, so
we didn't need to do Ganon.
So it comes down to, for the top of your screen, MM2 is going to Ganon's Tower, and Gamachu is going to Mother Brain, and the death to Mother Brain put Gamma and MM2 in basically a foot race here. These are about even. Climbing plus Agatu plus Ganon versus Turian plus Mother Brain plus Escape.
And for Gamma, it will be a full escape. We'll have to see if he saves the animals, if it's going to be that close or not. He probably won't.
Gamma's making his Turian look like mine.
And once again, thanks to Nilson and Alex for putting the show on. Letting us run Pilot Spoiler, SMZ3, Keysanity.
Letting us mock all four runners as they run. No, not mock. Maybe a little bit of mockery. Yeah, this is Alex's second marathon in 2 years, both coming around Northern Hemisphere summer. It's been a blast. Thanks for having us here. Keep in mind, there's still more going on. This is day 4 of 4. There's a lot of action yet to come. Gonna have a Pokemon Snap run just after this. Have a DKC2 True Ending race later. We'll see Blueprints right before the final run of the night. So there's stuff to watch. Some cool people, some great games.
Blueprints one is the one I want to watch. Great game.
Alex is going to sleep for 100 years after this.
There's some time for his next marathon then.
Yeah, join us in 2125 for the 3rd annual. No shit. Did you really PB, Sean? Gamma, please. Gamma, please. Okay, he's got it. Who did we see pick up? Who picked up Spring Ball? Was that Rennie?
I thought it was Farflu. Farflu or Renier, one of the two.
One of those two.
And then neither one used it, escaping Meridia. That was a world record. Oh, congrats, Sean. That is awesome.
I think it was vanilla preset RMG or something.
Yep, that's what it was.
Yeah. So now that people have seen that getting better and better, might see some other players jump in from the glitch scene and come after you. Oh no! MM2 with the hover flex on Moldworm.
Yeah, we're coming up with an Aga2 and a Ganon fight versus a cutscene, phase 4, and escape.
I actually think MM2 is still slightly ahead here. That depends on how his Ganon goes.
And there's Aga2 here. Yeah, M2 might get this. Yeah, no, double, not quite a triple. Oh, missed the one there. He was just slightly off like that.
So, they don't fall to Ganon, Sean. They fall to that 1x3 bridge that spawns after Ganon. They fall to the fire bat that Ganon spits out at him. No, it's a bat and statue. There's a reset for Rainier. So he's got Turian on the mind. Farflu's going to drop into Ganon here.
Simultaneous Ganon fights. It's gonna be close. Ganon's like a 2.
Nice spring ball.
215. 230 with cutscene.
I think it's Rennie that has spring ball.
Yeah.
We might see Blue Bomber. I'd like to see Blue Bomber.
M2 gets the 1-on-1.
And when you get the first cycle and Ganon's right there. Gamma's right there too. He's in phase 4. But he's not what MM2 is fighting right now. Not yet anyway. I do think Ganon's just faster here. I think MM2 made the right decision in terms of endgame routing.
No, 12 spins here.
12 spins.
Oh, doesn't help. I guess it doesn't hurt either.
I mean,
got escape versus 12 spins in the cutscene.
Just don't touch him. Don't touch the fire bats either. If you miss the spark too for Gamma, that's slow. Keep in mind, these streams were not synchronized, so we don't know who's ahead and who's behind in real time.
True. Gamma2 started a lot earlier than Farflu's. Farflu may have that advantage.
MM2 also. Like Gamma was the first runner.
Started, yeah, way
well, he was
before
the first runner
started
started on the screen at all.
Yeah, the
like
right side
his
started.
Switch delay was semi-synced because I sort of got it synced.
Oh, yeah, there it is anyways. MM2.
Oh! Is done, and Gamma missing. He's going to reset the... Oh, this is risky. Gamma! Gamma, don't die here. Gamma, please. Oh my gosh.
This is why I don't do Behemoth Spark.
Yeah, I keep hitting... I either hit the platform right above me or I hit that side platform.
Yep, both ways I've been screwed by it, so like, nope, I'm just going to go straight up side.
But just last week, I got my first Behemoth Spark ever.
GG's to MM2.
Yeah, MM2, well played. He will finish first in our four-way race here. Puts up in the race time room, it was a 1:49.41.
Yeah, 1:41.
That's
Well
the race
done.
time timer you see on the screen. So I would say they're not synchronized to real time, which we expected.
And Gamma is going to save the animals. Thank you, Gamma.
You absolute genius. Thank you. Thank you for keeping Metroid Fusion and thus Metroid Dread canon. Pichu says, I made him do it.
I wondered that. Thank you, Pichu.
You got Rennie's at Mother Brain, and that is where Farflu is headed as well.
GG's to Gamma Chew for finishing with a race time of 1:52.19. 2.5 minutes.
GG.
Even though 4 rollers, we're still going to be under our estimate of 2 hours. Not bad for a rapidly thrown together seed that hadn't been vetted.
I do love we had Clearmouse vet a seed, or at least that's what we were joking that was going to happen. We parsed the spoiler through the seed that we originally rolled, and it was a Blitz seed. Blitz would have been considerably faster than an hour 55. Or the 2-hour S that we have on here.
Oh, that'd be kind of fun. Do a blitz seed and then swap rolls and do a second one.
I mean, all things to suggest for next year.
I mean, joked earlier
you
about
might see Quad Rando.
we joked earlier about having a tag team or tag partner and switch rolls somewhere in the middle. I mean, it was swap pilots.
Farf's going for a baby skip here. And gets it.
Well done, Farfaloo.
Renier taking out Mother Brain. Just an escape sequence away now. Farfaloo setting up for the speed Zeb skip. Beautiful. Still don't know how to short charge like that.
Me either.
Witchcraft, you mean? Oh, witchcraft.
It's all magic. Like we're calling our runners witches. And they sure have some wizardry when it comes to running Super Metroid, that's for sure.
See, witchcraft is not wizardry.
Witchcraftery.
Oh no, Rennie! And he's gonna go for the respark too. And he'll just go the side shaft spark, which is the tried and true.
Yeah, that's I stand by. Thing I do all the time.
All right, so Rennie clearly comes in third here. Let's see some GGs in chat for him. Farfaloo had the different routing going on early on. I thought it was the most intriguing thing about this race was how Farfaloo and Artea decided to route the early game. And it kept them in it for a while. Then something broke somewhere.
I'm not sure what.
That
I thought they were right there with them, but
mm-hmm.
do not know. M2 wants an interview. I'll see if Nelson else gives us time for one.
We are a few minutes behind schedule at the moment, so I mean, it's up to the. I mean, it's kind of up to everyone involved, right?
Brendan, you're finishing with a race time of 1:54:55. So we have a consistent time of 2.5 minutes between each other.
Good afternoon, gamers.
GG's.
My goodness, all the
GGs.
piling in from all these awesome
Yep.
people. You got Gamma and Pichu, you got MM2 and Ari. Welcome in, and GG.
GG's.
Yep,
GG's,
well done,
GG's.
everybody.
Gamma, did you know?
Succeed, right?
That was a nice hammer.
Yeah.
Gamma, did you
I
know
love
I'm
that.
yelling at you on this one? I'm gonna call you out. You don't need to spark out of Dragon's room.
Oh yeah. I was trying to do that because I don't like to menu. It's also
You don't even need to gravity
But-
jump out of Dragon's room. If you have high jump and speed, you just wall jump off that little platform.
It's true.
I guess today I learned.
Yeah. I did it in the VOD, so you can see it done.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Okay.
had our route was like really good, and then we forgot that Eastern Big Key was a thing, and then I had the worst mother brain fart of my entire life because I
You
forgot
just-
that Metroids refill your reserves.
They don't, but your reserves don't get drained by the baby. Is the difference?
No, the Metroids did refill my reserves.
Oh, they refilled your
Yeah.
reserves. Like,
Yeah,
Oh,
in
okay.
this one because I refilled at GT refill before going back to Zelda, and then I had full health going into turning, so the health drops gave me full reserves.
okay,
and
the
I
health
thought,
drops is
Yeah.
not what I was interpreting there.
Yeah,
So
oh yeah,
we
no,
didn't know you were trying to like.
Yeah,
CF
so what I
until-
thought was what went on in my head was, oh crap, I got double catch up. I need to get down to CF range so that I can Crystal Flash before Rainbow so that I can survive because I've got 260 health and 40 in my reserve after reverse acid dive, and that doesn't get it gets to 301. It was like just barely under or something. And then I actually had 300 reserve, so I would have been fine.
Yeah.
And then I
We
killed
panicked.
myself basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
By the
big
way,
panic.
You're seeing it on the screen as Farfalu has finished. The race time timer has ended, and we have Farfalu joining us in the voice call as well as Ren here. So everyone's here.
GG's.
Hi.
There you go.
Except for a couple pilots. Everyone but two
GG's
pilots.
everyone.
Yeah.
So
Great.
Yeah.
well done,
Yeah.
everybody. Stay at underestimate.
We did it.
We did it,
GG's
chat.
us.
Well, that's crazy, but yeah, GG's. The most practice seats we had were like 215 or something, so
PB then. Nice.
2 hours, so that's crazy.
It's a really nice seat too.
Yeah.
Like really fun to ride out.
Early
Yeah.
boots. I'm too happy. Early boots.
I was very
Farfalu,
happy.
I've got questions for you and Artea. You're the only runner that did not go get the boots first.
Yeah, I don't know, we did not check that, I think. There's so many things to check at the beginning, and we wanted to. I don't remember actually what we were looking at that time, but it was not so bad. We got some weapon and stuff to get the mirror and the gloves before Eastern, but yeah, I guess boots was a bit faster first.
Yeah, they're pretty good item.
Mhm.
Also, you did tell me that you and Artea were IRL co-oping, as I recall, which is pretty sick. I
Yeah.
don't know if that got mentioned on
That's
stream.
actually kind of sick.
It's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That's also very
Yeah.
fun too.
Yeah, if only this was next weekend, me and Ari could do it as well.
MM2, did you hover your charge? The charge
did.
beam at pod? You did? You had another hotkey?
Yeah, we got Trinix and Checkerboard. I think it was actually faster to just skip Checkerboard key and just do
Yeah.
right side to boss, but you got to go for the swag.
Yeah.
I did get it first try, so
Well done. What about animals? Did you save them?
I did SF first. So they were saved by default.
Gamma's got the
There's-
flex.
Mm,
Gamma's got the
Yeah.
flex. He's the only runner to save the animals.
Yeah.
I made him do it. I yelled at him to save the animals.
yeah.
I know. I believe in
Josh
Gamma.
used
He's a good enough guy. He'll be the future of this community.
Like,
Yeah.
Is it though?
we,
Of
we,
course.
we couldn't
pretty
save
toxic.
the animals because we did SM first.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
But
could
yeah,
have done
so-
SM last.
Yeah, we did SM first, so the planet didn't explode. Therefore, the animals are saved because they never died in the explosion.
Is that how it works? Okay.
That still
Today I
breaks
learned.
canon, you know.
You hear that, Pichu? So you can't give me a hard time anymore.
Oh, I will. I will continue.
No one has
I
clean
didn't listen
hands,
to
by
a
the way.
word. I didn't listen to a word that you just said.
Nice mushroom.
Yeah,
It was a
that
good
was
mushroom.
convenient.
Yes.
It's better than Bowder in Bowling Alley.
Powder and bowling. Silver's on left side. What else was silly? The fourth reserve behind Dragon.
Oh, that was great. I didn't even know about that. But yeah, we finished on 4+3, which is very interesting. An interesting ratio of health. I don't know. Usually get a lot less reserves.
Yeah. But these
That would
were
be all right.
all on the way or required. Like forced upon you.
Yeah. But I don't know. Fun seed. Claremont definitely got us a good one.
Even
the
one without
Panic,
Keysanity.
in the
Yeah.
panic roll of new seed. To be fair, it was my fault for not telling her that she needed to type it in instead of copy paste the command I gave her. So I will take at least partial blame for it.
Okay,
Well
it's your
done.
fault, MM2. It's your fault.
Just gonna blame
Yeah,
it
that
on
For the
you.
best.
It worked out in the end. We got boots.
We did get boots.
So
It was
Yeah.
quite
you
interesting.
basically were
actually.
guaranteed boots because they were required.
Yep, I'll take it.
So
But yeah, this was definitely fun. I really much enjoyed it. Thank you for putting that on right here in the marathon, and thank you to Ruby and Ikir for doing comms. We really much appreciate it.
It was a fun one to commentate. And put out Farfalu does win the fewest items collected, 101. Well done.
Oh wow,
GG Parkblue.
GG's.
GG.
Thanks. But actually, lamp would have saved a lot of time for me, especially in the dark.
Yeah.
I think we only saw one lamp pickup.
Yeah,
That was you,
on
Remy.
Renier.
yeah,
Alright.
we did pick up lamp because we know that GT with the very few
This
magic
server?
that we had was
Yeah.
pretty tough. So it was a good idea to like look ahead and like it's just going on the right side and it saves time and pot, like we thought. But yeah, and Maya and everything. So
That's
the
reasonable.
idea was that it saves time.
Yeah. I told
Yeah,
Ari
thank
that
you for that.
I wasn't getting it because Gamma would bully me for it afterward.
I would. I asked Pichu, did he pick it up? Did he pick it up?
No.
See, I know you too well, Mr. Toxic.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oh,
you
you
also
guys.
asked me, how many hearts does MM2 have?
Yeah. I also thought you would have a lot. I had to ask all these questions. I'm like,
That's because
maybe he'll
Ari
have
was
a
so
nervous
kind
time
to me.
climbing.
Because my pilot was responsible and took care of me. Like a good pilot.
You grabbed
GG's, Ari.
gold sword though, Gamma. Like what's up with that?
Oh, Pichu. Okay, that was all Pichu. I think I will pick it up. It's free. Gamma, please pick it up. Okay, I'm like, okay, stop badgering me. I'll go get it. You know, that's all.
It only saves time on Helma. I don't think it's worth it because you've already got Shrinex and.
Oh, yeah.
And so
Yeah, but it's right there. It's like right there. I'm like, maybe. I think I was so sure you would pick it up too. So I was wrong. I guess I was
I would
wrong about
never.
it today.
I can't
Mm.
believe it. No,
Yeah.
Ari
Yeah,
was
that's
like
standard.
hard carrying me in GT climb. I was just like, okay, how many fire shots do I get on Lambo too? And I was like, okay, do anything fine. There was so much just frantic communicating in there. Oh my gosh, so much fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks
this was
to
fun to
all of
watch.
y'all for getting this together. I'm honestly stunned that we can get 10 runners together counting comms for this to for this to happen. So thanks to everybody involved with this.
It was worth it. It was totally worth it.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for listening to us for letting us put this on too, because yeah,
Absolutely.
you don't get
No,
to see this often.
y'all are included in the 10. I promise.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
He's got us in there. Make sure you follow all these wonderful people here, guys and gals, and neither both. And well, we are 10 minutes behind schedule, so we should wrap this up so that we can get Happy Strange on stream for Pokemon Snap.
Awesome. Thanks again, all.
Thank you all.
Thank you,
I'll see you
everybody.
around.
Thanks
Bye.
again. See ya.
Cool. I need to go set up the stream. Bye.
Yeah.